Hey, what is up, guys? So about 3 months ago, I made a setup tour for this game room that I have molded over about the past year. And I made that video, like I said, around 3 months ago. But in this last 3 months since I uploaded that video, a lot of things have changed about this game room. And I also made that video on my phone because the camera that I use didn't have very good audio with it. And it still doesn't have great audio, but I did get an external rodeo mic. And I've been using that, and it has a little bit better audio. I had to kind of tweak it in Audacity. I apologize if you can still kind of hear some buzzing in the background from like the just overall outside noise, fans and stuff like that. I tried to go into Audacity and use noise reduction to get that to a minimum. But in any case, yeah, I am just doing a updated setup tour. I've got some new stuff, some new equipment, new monitors, new gaming chair, and I also got rid of some stuff. So if you did see that last video, you will notice that there are quite a bit of differences between that last setup and this setup. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'd appreciate it if you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and y'all take it easy. Deuces. All right, so the updated room tour, my updated gaming room. So right now, this is what we are looking at. This is what we spend all of our time in. This is where we stream, where we edit videos, where we do pretty much every single thing that I do. So I'm going to give you a full look. I'm right at the front door of the room. You got my two giant windows there. It's a pretty small room. I've got my couch right there. I have here, let me move around. So this is my little mini fridge. If you watch my streams, I'm sure you've seen me grab, Coke and sweet tea and stuff like that throughout my streams. This is my little mini fridge where I grab all of that. Then we've got my couch. This is where I just kind of chill and relax so I'm not on stream. These are reclining. So I'll just kind of chill out in here sometimes. And eventually, I would love to actually get a TV on this wall above here, and maybe even a console. But for right now, it's just a nice little place to chill and relax. And then we've got kind of like my essentials. We've got my printer, my router, my modem, my Philips Hue bridge, a paper shredder, and some cool art. And then just some like air dusters, ibuprofen, and 5-hour energy. Things you need for the streams. But this is my actual setup right here. In this back corner, you see this ginormous tripod. And this is what actually holds my camera while I am streaming. I wish I had a better setup for this, but this was the best I could do. This is really the cheapest tripod that I could find that can actually hold my camera. I use a Canon EOS RP, which is a full-frame mirrorless camera, and then I have a 24 to 240 millimeter lens on that. So it is a very heavy camera, and it's hard to find tripods. I have this second tripod over here that just sits on the mini fridge, but obviously it is not strong enough to be able to hold my camera. And then when you go to my actual setup itself, so my wife was actually amazing to buy me this really, really nice GT racing gaming chair. It's got Bluetooth in it, though I don't really ever use the Bluetooth. It reclines. And overall, a very, very nice gaming chair. A lot better than the Walmart gaming, or not even gaming chair, Walmart office chair that I was using previously. And then we have my 3 monitors. I'm actually going to sit down at my chair so I'm nice and level with this. So this is what we're looking at. If we start on the left, we've got my main monitor is an Alienware 1080p 240Hz monitor. This is the one that I am actually gaming on and using 90% of the time. Then we've got my Razer Huntsman Elite. I know it is very dirty. And then the Razer Viper Ultimate is the usual mouse that I use. And then a Corsair RGB mouse pad under it. Above, we have my Blue Yeti microphone that I use. And then back here, we just have my little external, you can see it kind of down there next to my Rubik's Cube, my 2 speakers that I use when I don't have it hooked up to my headphones. Then we have my left monitor. This is a Viotech 1440p 144Hz monitor. This one's really nice. This is what I used before I had my 240Hz. And then right at the corner of that, you see my mouse cam. That is the Logitech C922, something like that. Can't remember exactly. It was a real cheap webcam that I got that I use as my mouse cam. Going over, we have my phone charger with my phone on it right now charging because it was almost dead. And then my HP 1080p 144 hertz monitor. This is just my third monitor. Usually I have Discord up and stuff like that. I don't use this monitor a whole lot, but when I do, it is nice to have like Discord and stuff up over there. I'm usually gaming right here. I have my stream chat up right there, and then Discord up right there. And then right next to it, we also have the Google Hub. This is just the small Google Hub. This is what I use to control all of my lights. As you see, it's loading at the moment. Oh, I just turned them off like an idiot. But this is what this is what actually controls all my lights. This is how I change the colors in here. Obviously, it's run through the Google Assistant as well. But this is what I use anytime I want to, change the lights in here. I've got the ginormous light up there with the Philips Hue lights in it. And so that's what I use anytime I want to like change the color in here for the stream and stuff like that. But that is the main setup. And then of course we have my new headphones. These are the Logitech G Pro Wireless. And then I also have my second mouse that I never really use, which is the Logitech G Pro Wireless. And to be clear, this is the Logitech G Pro Wireless X headset, the new ones. Then down here, right on top, sitting right here, is actually just part of my Rodeo mic that I use for my camera, the one that I'm using right now. It just blocks out wind sound, but obviously I'm inside, so I don't need it. And then we have my my main setup right here, which it is not the best. I know that my cable management is not great, and I understand that. And that's just not something that I'm really worried about right now. But if I get down here with my actual setup, inside of here, we have our 2080 Ti. This is the RTX 2080 Ti. We have the i9 990K, 64 gigs of RAM. Overall, a pretty nice setup. There's an Asus motherboard in there. This is actually a Corsair case. I've got my RGB fans on the side, a little dirty right now. But this is the main setup that I use, and then I've got a 2 terabyte external SSD hard drive on top, and then just some extra cords and stuff. I got a lot of stuff plugged in here on the back. But overall, this is my setup. There's not a whole lot else to it. There's a lot of things that I want to change when it comes to this setup. Like I said, I would love to put a giant TV up here. Would be amazing. That way I've got something, a TV that I can watch while I'm sitting down here, back here. But this is all you really, really need. There's not much else to this room. If you do shut the door, I do have like a little extra just seat back here. That way, like when I'm doing just chattings, my wife has somewhere to sit, so she doesn't have to sit on the couch. And then I just have my rifle back there. But overall, this is it. This is the setup. Again, a very, very small room, but it works. It works, and it has everything that I need. There's some small little adjustments that I would love to be made in the future. But for now, this is what I'm working with.